Hello everyone, my name is Kozim Lanton and I will explain about the screen printing process on the PCB for our PBL, namely PBL process for the SMT section. The first step before operating the SMT printing machine is to turn on the machine by turning the switch on. And also opening the CDA faucet by turning the lever downwards and make sure the CDA pressure at 2 bar. The next step is to measure the fiducial point X and Y on the PCB that we will process. After that, open the application for SMP 200. Then, click Origin to make the machine return to the starting point or homing. After the origin is complete, create a new file for the PCB which we will process. In the registration menu of PCB information, enter the value of the X and Y PCB fiducial measurements at the beginning. After that, click Adjust. This is useful for adjusting the conveyor to the size of the PCB that we will process. After adjusting, put the PCB on the conveyor. Then, click PCB loading and PCB will enter to the machine for the next process. And make sure the PCB touch the stopper on the machine. Open the Mark Teaching menu, click PCB, then Mark 1, then click P Move. The machine will automatically move at point 1 PCB fiducial point. Click Mark Size region. Set mark size according to PCB fiducial size, then click mark Find and Save. Do the same thing on mark 2 or point 2 PCB fiducial point. The next step is to put the stencil on the machine. Make sure the placement of the stencil is correctly in place. Then determine the fiducial point of the stencil, the same as determining the fiducial point on the PCB. Then click mask clamp to lock the stencil. And then click PCB line to see PCB is aligned with the stencil. The next step is to apply solder paste to the stencil. Make sure before using solder paste we have done the preparation. First between them is 1 sewing for 4 hours, or depending on the technical datasheet solder paste that we used. This sewing aims to defrost the solder paste after it comes out of the refrigerator. 2. Stir for 30 minutes with solder paste softener and stir manually. This is so that the viscosity returns to its specification and the flux is homogeneously mixed. And then apply to the stencil. Pour solder paste according to the size of the squeegee. Set up printing parameters starting from the time, speed, and pressure, as well as the starting place for the squeegee to print, from back to front or front to back. After all the setup is correct, click printing. The machine will automatically process printing on the PCB. After the printing process is complete, click Stage Down to separate the PCB from the stencil. Then, click Print Offset Control to check the printing result on the PCB. If it's okay, click PCB Unload to issue the PCB. And don't forget to clean the stencil and squeegee when the printing process is complete. So this is the actual result of our printing experiment on dummy PCB. If you are done using the machine, don't forget to turn off the machine and close the CD facet like in the video.